On a day where it seemed like the offense is struggling from the beginning, just maybe how tough was it on the offensive line going against that South Carolina D line?
Yeah, I mean, they're a great group, but we did a lot of things that we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot. But it's a great group. Not going to take anything away from it. They beat us fair and square. So, but yeah, it's frustrating.
How tough was it to when you get the 3 early turnovers? Just how much does that make it difficult to just generate some momentum on offense?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone's going to immediately just kind of go wide-eyed for that. But, I mean, it's just all about how you respond. I think we got over the sideline. Nobody was really pouting. Nobody was head down. I think we've responded the best we could. We can't do that early in the game.
They had about 9 sacks. What made the pressure there so difficult for you guys to stop?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's unacceptable, and we're going to get that fixed. The O-line, I don't know what we'll do, but that can't happen. I've been on a lot of O-lines. You can't let up that and expect to have good things.
Troy, there's going to be a lot of criticism of this coaching staff and this team. Just what's your belief level and confidence in this staff to get this thing figured out the rest of the year?
I got full belief in this staff. I mean, complete belief. I mean, it's not – the coaches, they are doing it. I mean, if you watch, like if you really break down the film, we're watching. I mean, there's plays there. We as players got to make better plays. We got to do this better.
Is it as simple as just executing at a higher level for you guys then?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's one guy here, one guy there. But, I mean, as an offense together, I mean, we're put in great positions. We prepare great ways. We just got to trust it and just do our job.
How hard is that's still the conversation after 7 games into the season?
Yeah, I mean, some people might think it's just you're knocking on a door that no one's going to answer to, but for us, I mean, it's all like how I look at it. We're going to come together, and we can either tuck our tails and say it's over, but this isn't how this group is. It's a close group. We're going to get back in there, get back to work, and we're going to attack Monday. We got Ole Miss in front of us now.
What's your role in all of this in terms of trying to be vocal, trying to be a leader?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when I was sidelined with the injury, I took a leadership role with the offensive line and even with the offense. So for me, I know I'm looked at as a guy that needs to kind of get things going, and I do. I try to bring everybody up, whether it's wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, everywhere. And we have great leaders at all positions, so it's not just one guy. We have every position group has a great leader, and so it helps. But we just need to have everybody come together.
You mentioned that there's plays to be made. It just needs to be better execution. Does that give you more confidence that it's that simple, or does that make it more frustrating that there are plays to be made?
Obviously, when you go back and watch the film, you're gonna be like, oh, I can't believe we missed that or did this right here. But when you watch the film, you're like, well, here's 21 points of opportunities right here that we just got to make sure we execute and do our job. It gives everybody hope. Like, okay, we can get this thing going. We just can't shoot ourselves in the foot.
When you've had that's an offense, execution problems, then you end up 21 points in the hole. How do you keep that from snowballing on the sideline to have everyone reset and just try to attack the plan?
Yeah, I mean, I tried to get the offense together after they went up 21-0, get the offense together and just be like, look, just do your job. There's nothing more that y'all can do. We can't control what happens on defense. Defense can't control what happens on offense. All you can do is do your job. If you do your one job out of 11 guys, you're going to have success. And that's what we need to all realize. If we just do our job, we can have great things happen.
Obviously, the last couple of weeks have been really tough offensively. Now that you prepare for a road game this coming week, what do you do this week just to kind of keep motivation up, spirits up, that kind of thing?
Go back in there Monday, get a coach group, just go in there and attack it, prepare the best way we can. And, I mean, like I said, I have full trust in that man over there. That he executes, he has great plays. He comes in, he's going to attack every single day. We have to get behind him. We have to do the exact same thing. And it's not that we're not doing it, but we have to show that that's going to happen. And I think we had a great week of practice this past week. We just got to keep building for it.
What could a day like this mean for Jackson?
I mean, I don't know the situation of what's going on there. I'm proud of him for being ready. I mean, he came over there, he came up, tapped me. He's like, all right, here we go. And you just go out there, have fun. I mean, that's all you can do. It's football. It's a game. You're going to have fun. So, I mean, he could obviously sit over there and mope, but he's going to have fun, and he was prepared, and he was ready, so I was proud of him.
I wanted to ask you about that. I saw you talking to Jackson on your way out there. What were you saying to him, and what was kind of your message to Jackson?
I couldn't tell you which part I was talking to him about, but, I mean, it was just, hey, proud of you. Keep your head up. Let's do it. And if anything happens, adversity strikes, I got your back, you got my back. So,
how do you maybe encourage someone like Mike, who obviously that's just a tough way to start this game as a true freshman? What do you say to him?
It's an 18-year-old kid. I mean, you're not expecting anybody to be perfect. You know what I mean? You go out there, and it's hard for him. It's an 18-year-old kid. I couldn't imagine all this stress as a freshman, especially at Oklahoma. I didn't come to Oklahoma as a true freshman, so I don't know the stress levels of that. And I mean, I know it's stressful, but that kid is a hard worker. I'm proud of him. He's going to get back out there. He's going to get in there, and we'll see what happens next week. But he's not going to sit down there and just take it.
Appreciate it, Troy.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks, man.